All right. I've gone through your computer's browser history, and you seem to have a type.
Into Dark Souls, bitch! Wait.
Nice. All right, first round for Masashi here. And in a different kind of light that I'm used to seeing. I think this is the first round that I haven't heard from him in a while. Everything that I have heard from him before, I've been listening to on repeat. So it's nice to see for me, nice to see a fresh new track here from him, even though for him it's probably not new, but for me as a listener, it definitely is. So yeah, more of a musicality kind of routine here from Masashi, because everything I've seen from him before, even though he does dive into that a little bit in previous routines, this one he just kind of went full force into that musicality. And yeah, nice change of pace from Masashi, showing some diversity there on the big stage. And yeah, overall very solid. Couldn't understand some of the lyrics though, It sounded a little bit quiet. I think that's a video issue, not a live issue. It was also happening with some of the low sounds, like the kicks and the basses too on the video, but I'm pretty sure that's just a video only thing and not in person. Just that's what I'm kind of gathering from how it sounds here and based on the crowd reaction. So yeah, overall very solid round from Masashi. So let's get right into the next round.
ベスト4も激アツでございます。OK、準備 OK。そうしましたら続いて後攻グッチ参りたいと思います。大きな声でお願いします。参りましょう。Everybody say!
Wow. All right, Gucci's first round. Yeah, right off the bat, I love the style that he comes in with here. Definitely a change of pace from what we've seen from Masashi's in terms of the style overall. Yeah, so obviously he had a little bit of a mishap there at the very beginning. You know, as much as I liked this round more in terms of like the style, and I think it had a little bit more of an impact maybe in the battle itself. Overall, though, I felt like as like the round played out, it sounded a little bit like it was like a work in progress kind of routine, like it wasn't fully fleshed out, wasn't fully like completed in the idea that he wanted it to be. So I don't know if that was from like little mistakes going through, but just like it kind of sounded like it was like incomplete in a way, you know, like there's could have been more added to make it a little bit more impactful overall, even though it did have an impact in the battle because of just the kind of style that it is in general. Had some punchy drops in there for sure, but no, just like overall the routine sounded like it was more of like a work in progress rather than like a full fleshed out routine that he's had kind of ready to go. Maybe something like he wanted to try it, see what would happen, but overall a very solid routine, even with me saying that, you know. Gucci's very good, very good. So overall, the very first 2 rounds, oh man, that could go either way. It depends on how you look at it. I think the judges will probably give that first round to Masashi, just because Masashi's routine was a little bit more clean overall, despite, you know, the video audio being not as good as the live. But I think if they're going to like judge on like technicalities like that, I think they might give the first round to Masashi. And I give it to Gucci based on style, but overall I think I'd give it to Musashi as well. Yeah, so let's get into the second rounds.
そうしましたら2ラウンド目先行まさし参りましょう。大きな声でお願いします。参ります。Everybody say
Overpowered round. I was wondering if he's gonna break this one out. Such a powerful round. Still my favorite routine from Masashi to this day. Only heard it for the first time like 2 months ago in the Japanese Loop Station Community Circle Jam video. Then he obviously went on to the Beatland to use it there as well, I think against Slether, where he won that battle, obviously, because the round is so good. But yeah, I'm wondering if that's the first time Rusi and... I know Taco has definitely heard it before, definitely, but I wonder if that's the first time Rusi ever heard that routine. He had quite a reaction there, similar to the one that I had the first time I ever heard it. So yeah, this is like the 20th plus time I've heard this routine, and it never gets old. It's so innovative and creative and unique. And yeah, it's the routine that pretty much made me become a fan of Masashi, and I really like his style overall. So this here, oh man, using that in a battle, so fresh, even till this day. And yeah, God, Gucci has to come in with something like sinisterly crazy, you know, to top that. Just even the way Masashi just performed that, so powerful on stage. And obviously he didn't get to use the later drop, but I think that's just a time constraint because he had a little bit more time in the Beatland routine, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, let's see what Gucci came in with. The crowd is going crazy.
フロアがどちゃ沸きしております。さあ、それではグッチの高校2ラウンドで参りましょう。Everybody say!
A lot of setup, man. Oh, that hurts to see. He took a little bit too long to do the build up there, and yeah, you can see it in his face. Oh man, it didn't play the way he wanted it to. I felt like that routine, that one had a lot of potential there. It's just the execution wasn't there for that particular time, him performing that live. Maybe nerves, I don't know. Having to follow up with something like Masashi just did, maybe that impacted him. I don't know. Who knows? I'm not him. I don't live inside his mind, but yeah, you can tell he's a little bit bothered there for sure. Man, that second drop sounded like it was going to be something crazy, even just that like beginning bass portion. But yeah, definitely an execution problem there on Gucci's second round, unfortunately. Definitely not what he wanted it to turn out to be, but it is what it is. That's how it played out. So overall, I think I'd give this battle to Masashi. He was definitely a little bit more clean in this battle in particular. That second round he used was still like maybe top 2, maybe even the best routine actually. I don't know. Not of all time, I mean like this year. But yeah, definitely up there for sure in the top 5. I'd have to make a list, but not right now. Maybe at the end of the year, who knows. But yeah, I give this battle to Masashi. I think Gucci had some execution problems in both his routines. Oh man, that second routine could have been crazy, but anyway, let's move on to the next battle.
Okay, shout out to Sakura.
Oh, the feedback. right, Toony. Wow. I really like the sound design was really creative there. Some particular like sounds I think is definitely helped with the second device there for sure. It sounded like a little bit something you wouldn't traditionally see on a single device there, I think. Some of those sounds. As my dog is freaking out in the background, if you can hear him. But yeah, very solid routine from Toony overall. I like seeing this side of Toony a lot. You know, he does delve into other kind of styles, but like this kind of style here, definitely more battle-esque and oriented. And I really like this kind of style. He's very, very good at it. So overall, very solid first round there from Toony. So let's see what Juno came up with.
大きな声でお願いします。参りましょう。Everybody say! Produce corner, clock dash, with the big ass, the big one that's right down shit. Produce corner, clock dash, with the big ass, the big one that's right down shit. Produce corner, clock dash, with the big ass, the big one that's right down shit. Produce corner, clock dash, with the big ass, the big one. Hey guys.
Wow. All right, Juno's first round, absolutely crazy. Man, oh man, that was a really good routine. Oh, so much going for it though. That's like, I don't know, Toony came in with a really good solid round. I don't know, parts of it though, like parts of Toony's round felt like a little bit too slow in terms of like progression, but man, Juno here just had like 20 drops in one single round. And I was never, like, I was fully entertained for like the very start to the very end. Very quick with the build up, very satisfying build up. First eventual drop, really creative, a lot of cool sounds in there for sure. That was structured very well together. I don't know. Then like after that, just like pure, I don't know, pure entertainment really from start to finish. So yeah, I give this first round to Juno. Very good counter-esque kind of round to Toony overall. And yeah, let's see what Toony came up with the second round.
終了。よし、それではお楽しみの2ラウンド、トゥーニーの番でございますので、大きな声でお願いします。参りましょう。Everybody say!
Alright, so it's kind of funny because we saw Toony face off against Impotence in the first round where Toony won that battle, but Impotence, his second round, was a copy of Toony's round that he used here. So we first saw the copied version from Impotence, which is really good. That was my first time ever hearing this routine. Then now we see the original version of Toony's here. So putting them side by side, obviously Toony's felt a lot more polished and complete. There's actually some elements of Impotence's that I liked better, but I think overall the routine is just definitely better in Toony's version for sure. So yeah, overall the round was very good. I liked it more than his first round. I thought it was definitely a more complete, if that makes a sense, in terms of like how he executed the entire routine itself. But I felt a little bit more well polished for sure. So yeah, overall very solid round. I think is a good round to follow up from Juno's first round. So if Juno can kind of come in with another routine similar to his first in terms of like impact and how it kind of like sways the battle or whatnot. I think he'll end up taking the battle, which, spoiler alert, obviously you probably know when you've seen the title. I already know that he wins because all the videos are released. I know he makes it to the finals, so let's see what he came up with.
さあ、では準決勝最後となります。疲れてる暇なんてございません。どんどん盛り上がってまいりましょう。では参ります。Everybody say!
House speed?
Whenever I can see the stuff, I think about your thing. Even if I'm far away, my heart will always be with you. I don't think you next to me. I don't think you next to me. But you will always be forever. I'm not alone tonight.
Nice. Alright, very solid second round from Juno. A little hiccup at the start, but definitely pulled through and powered through it the entire way. Very different in terms of style from his first round. This one's definitely more leaning into the musicality kind of route. Very lyric based, but very satisfying drops as well, if you can call it a drop. More of like a musical oriented kind of drop, if that makes sense. Just the kind of a genre of music it is. But overall, I would definitely give this battle to Juno. I think it's well deserved that he ends up winning, which he does. I think if you just compare two of his rounds, I think they're a little bit more complete. Although Tuni's second round I felt was a lot better performed than his first one. I don't think it was enough to take out Juno here. So we will be seeing Juno versus Masashi in the finals. Very good matchup there, I think, for both of those guys. So yeah, let's get right into it. It's almost like a copy of Masashi's kind of style.
What should I do next? I'm stuck in the past. I'm stuck away. I'm stuck in the past. Let's get the funky back. Break away, take a sip. Break away, take a sip. What should I do next? Know myself from a distance. If we win, it's time. That's all that goes on. Make up your mind, just live it this moment. And we do everything behind. We do everything behind. We do everything behind.
Very solid round from Juno. Little bit of a hiccup again at the very start. But yeah, he's very good at recovering from mistakes, I've noticed in this competition. He's made, I think that's like the third or fourth time I've seen him mess up the beginning a little bit, but he just completely recovered from it, and it's just something you don't even remember anymore by the end of it. So very solid routine overall. A lot going for it in this one. Maybe too many ideas in one, actually, because there's so much going on, but who knows how the judges would feel about that. I think my favorite part, man, he had this like one little short snippet there towards the middle, where it was like he had this like beat scatter effect from the loop station into like this really like grungy kind of funk beat. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, overall, very solid routine from Juno.
そうしましたら高校まさし参りましょう。Everybody say!
Man, I really like Masashi's style. It's so cool, so unique, and yeah, you don't see people doing stuff like Masashi does in the loop station. It's just kind of like his style and hasn't really fleshed out to anyone else yet. It's so contained in what he does personally. So I really like that aspect of Masashi. Very unique in its own kind of style, and it definitely bled through this routine here again, using a lot of similar effects that we heard from other routines, structured very differently. Not very differently, just in a different way, or just made another solid, nice track from Masashi. So yeah, what I like about Masashi though, he does use a single device there, which, you know, say a bit of what you will. I have mixed feelings. Sometimes I like double device. Most of the time I would like a solo device, but I'm not against two devices. But something about him using that solo device, the way that he structures his beats, like every single time, so satisfying to listen to, so enjoyable to kind of watch him construct his music. You're following along with him in like that small journey that he's going through in that 3 minutes every single time. And you can't say that a lot about like some people. You can say that about some people, but you can't say that about everyone. I think like of the greats who did that very well, I think Saro did that very well back in like 2017, 2018 era. I can't think of like anyone on the top of my head in this current era aside from Masashi at this time, but that's one of the people who did that very, very well in his own era, and Masashi's kind of doing it here. So very entertaining to listen to, for sure.
終了 OK では2ラウンド決勝ですね。こちら先攻順の参りたいと思います。大きな声でお願いします。参りましょう。 Everybody say
Yeah, that's really clean. Drum and bass track?
Did you feel this way? Did you feel it? Oh, did you touch the honey again? Did you see? Oh, how about you just walk away? Can't you hear? Oh, stand up, stand up. Did you feel this way? Did you feel it? Oh, did you touch the honey again? Did you see? Oh, how about you just walk away? Can't you hear? Oh, stand up, stand up. Are you ready?
Oh my god. Oh, was this timeout? Ah, that didn't seem like 3 minutes. No, I wanted to hear more of that. That was a sick change of style there. Like at the end of that track there, it was like more of a drum and bass that had just switched it up completely and just started hitting hard. Crazy like battle kind of end there to that routine. Ah, I wish I heard more of that. That was crazy. That was a really cool, awesome round from Juno. Man, I wish I heard more of that ending though. Ah, sick. So good.
それでは2ラウンド目後攻決勝なので最後となります。この思いビートボックスにぶつけてください。お願いします。では参りましょう。Everybody say!
Man, that second drop, bro. Dirty. So dirty. Unfortunately, did not come out very well on video, but I've been watching these videos for so long, so I can tell that sounds fucking insane in person. That would have sounded so good in person. I know that. I can just tell by the basses that he's using. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I think this was a pretty close battle overall. You know, both of them came in with their 100%, gave it their all. At the end of the day, there's only one winner. And I know who wins this. We'll watch the winner here, but God, that was a really good battle. These guys are definitely someone to look out for in the future. If they ever do choose to do international events, bigger events in the battle scene, you'll be seeing these guys in the future for sure.
終了決勝にふさわしすぎる両者に大きな拍手お願いします。では優勝者を発表したいと思います。どちらが勝つのか。オーディエンス票だったらもうほぼドローみたいなもんでした。さあではキューブ優勝者発表したいと思います。優勝者はマサシ優勝おめでとうございます。そしてジュンノにも大きな拍手と歓声お願いします。
Hey, yeah, go check out these guys' channels. They deserve it. But yeah, awesome event. I really like this. So big shout out to Japanese Loop Station community. Really happy to react to this entire competition. Loved every second about it. Man, yeah, definitely deserved. Masashi was something else, man. He's just so unique and creative. Juno, very super impressive. Super impressive stuff. Again, that second round he used against Musashi there, I just wish we heard more of that ending. That was peak performance there from Juno, I think. But Masashi, it's just overpowered, man. They call him the secret boss for a reason, right? Not a lot of people know about him, but I think after this and his Beatland performance, more people know about him, so he's on the map now for sure. So, very solid competition. Looking forward to more of these things from the Japanese Loop Station community. If you haven't checked those guys out yet, links in the description like always. Go check out their channel. Go check out their Circle Jam videos, their Loop Station Circle Jam videos. You've seen beatbox Circle Jams before, but have you seen Loop Station Circle Jams? They're just as entertaining, if not more. So if you like what you heard, leave a like on this video, sub to my channel. Other than that, guys, I will see you in the next beatbox reaction video.